Hi guys, welcome to my channel for my second ever video. So this again will be a Skinny Girl in Transit review, but this will be for episode 2. So before you proceed, like I said last episode, make sure to watch the show first so that I don't spoil anything for you. So I think the first thing that we should address for this episode is we need to retire the term Yoruba demon. Like we need to retire it because demons, they come in all forms. They come from different places, different areas throughout the world. Because can you imagine for somebody to come all the way from South Africa, no, sorry, from Kenya, all the way from the east, and come do our girl Daring like that? All the way from Kenya. Like, can you imagine? Like, it's like Yoruba demon is not a thing. We should just call it the African demon. The demon. Poor Darren. It was so sad. It was so sad watching the scene with her and her brother. Like, Mide definitely played the brother role. Like, kudos to him. And Darren, she played that role so well. Like, it broke my heart because you could see how she was going from denial, and she denied that joint. She denied it for the longest time, and then she finally accepted. And you could just see how she broke down. Like, it was just so sad to see, so sad to watch. But hey, just another reminder, no matter where they're from, if they're going to be assholes, they're going to be assholes. Excuse my French. So, but yeah. And also another thing that I really appreciated was the growth, like the evolution of Tiwa and Darren's relationship. Like they literally went from hating each other, not being able to stand each other, to like them caring for each other, like from both sides. Like when Mide was like about to tell her about her cheating man, he was like, "Oh, I hope Ty is fine." Like Darren back in the day would have been like, "I hope Ty is not fine, cause I'm ready to get my skinny in-law or whatever, whatever she has in mind." And like, and Tiwa, instead of rejoicing with Didi, was like, "Ugh, this is a lot." Like she wasn't laughing at her pain. Like, so that was such a good evolution. I love it because now they're actually sisters. So that was great to see. Um, what else? What else? What else? Uh, I think by the end of the show, I really thought Darren was suicidal because when somebody asks you, when are you coming back from a trip, and you can't tell me a definite answer, that makes me think, yo, are you about to go kill yourself? Because that's the only trip you don't come back from, death. So that really shook me. So I really hope the news of like her knowing that that her brother is having a child will like bring it all in. But sometimes when you're that sad, it scares me. But I really hope that's not the direction of this show because nobody should come and kill themselves on top of a man. For what? There's so many fishes in the pond. Like, stop it. Like, be sad for a little bit, but then bounce. Bounce, girl. You're beautiful. Like, you can have another. I know she was talking about, like she keeps getting into these, like, toxic relationships. But hey, only takes one. Only takes one to get it to be in a successful relationship, and I think that can resonate like with a lot of women. Like, okay, no matter what you're going through right now, if that special guy for you is out there, he'll come to you no matter what. Um, but definitely, I'm not a believer of being too sad too long for any man, especially a man that thought that he should basically ghost you and go marry somebody else. That is not the type of man you want to be with. So I'm glad that relationship was short lived, so she didn't have to waste our time, because time waits for no one. So yeah, so that was my thought about daring. So, and another point that was funny to me when Mide was like, "You need to take a trip." I was like, "Yeah," like the crazy in me was like, "Yeah, she should take a trip, all right." He tripped straight to Kenya and beat his ass. But then the angel of me and the sophisticated part of me was like, no, let it go. Let bygones be bygones. But yeah, like he deserves like a good, during the wedding, who's against his marriage, for her to stand up, like, this Negro was in a relationship with me, didn't have the decency to tell me, yeah, the clap, tell me that he was tired of the relationship he was having with me and went to go and marry somebody else. Yes. So the crazy me definitely was like, yeah, trip straight to Kenya. Straight to Kenya. So that was funny to me. And also the funny, I mean, not funny, kind of sad for Wasilat. I mean, for her feeling the jam. But like the way she was reacting, instead of coming, straight out, not the first person to feel jam. At least you can redo it. Thank God, she's with a family that supports her. So I'm sure they can, give you more money to go and take the exam again if education is your way. So that was cute. And then when I say we should retire Yoruba Demon, because Mohammed is starting to act somehow. Like, and that is a Hausa fellow. So should we call him a Hausa demon? Because look at it. Like, this man went to, wait, I don't know where in the north is going, maybe Abuja or something. But we have, is there a Farida, her name? We have her waiting. So this makes me think that she feels like she's still in the running. So what's going to happen next? They're going to break his girlfriend in Lagos' heart. Yes. Like, I mean, I said it in my first episode of the review. I was like, you need to tackle these issues. Because right now, it seems like he's trying to play both sides to make sure both sides are happy. I mean, that's what I felt by the end of the show. So that's kind of sad, because she's also being played. And by she, I mean Shalewa. Shalewa is also being played because Shalewa thinks there's hope. Because for her to offer to go on the trip with them, with Mohammed, to, meet his parents, I feel like in her mind, she's like, oh, they're going to warm up to me. Like, she's starting to learn Hausa and everything. So it's like, you're stringing this girl along. Don't be a demon. Come out with it, If you're going to break up, break up. Like, all this little up and down, it's not going to work. It's not going to work for anybody. So, yeah. So those were like the biggest points that I saw on the show. I mean, there's little things here and there, like Didi and Darren fighting. But I mean, that would not have happened if Darren wasn't in that state of mind. Like, of course, she's sad, she's suffering. So that's not a big deal. What else? Oh, I think it's cute how Mide and Tiwa interacting during this pregnancy. But I just feel like there's this dark cloud. I feel like something's gonna happen to this pregnancy. It's like, when are you gonna do it? When are you gonna do it? I really hope that it doesn't go that way, but I feel like it's gonna happen. And I think that's it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching my review. I'm going to try to do them every week. So thank you for liking and subscribing, and please comment. I want to see your comments. I want to see what you think about the show. And of course, I want to interact with fellow fans. So thank you for watching. See you next week.